भाई मस्त आ रहा है।
करो
क्लैप कर एक बार। अरे एक
शिट
lazy boy है.
She's a मर्जी की मालिक.
Maybe they exchange a bit of their personalities over time.
अंडा खाना उनको क्या एडवाइस देता?
He sort of taught me how to love. Taught me how to love तो ऐसा लग रहा है हमारा affair था भाई.
This is one thing that I would want to learn from Juhil is that how to take care of your girl.
A very important part of Juhil and Priyal is their friendship.
they are dreamers they
मैनू चढ़िया इश्क में रंग तेरा एक हो गया अंग मेरा अंग तेरा रब मिलया जद मिलया माही मैनू संग तेरा
उसका नाम जूहिल क्यों पड़ा? कुछ स्टोरी है उसके पीछे?
नहीं, ऐसे ही अलग नाम रखने का था कि हट के नाम रखना था इसके लिए.
जयपुर आया ना तो जैसे जयंती लाल और ये
वो
जमुना
पुराने
लाल
नाम नहीं अच्छे लगे इसके लिए.
ये तो कॉमन नाम होते हैं तो बोला ये रखो चलो.
उसको एरिस्टोन होता है ना, वो बनने का था.
कहाँ जो स्पेस में जाता हुआ
हाँ, वो है
स्पेस में जाता होगा.
उसको सीएस में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं था.
Is that child जिसको मैं कभी भी अपने घर पे लेके जा सकता हूँ, अपने पेरेंट्स से मिलवा सकता हूँ. Because my parents will be very happy that I have friends like him. क्योंकि उसका पर्सनैलिटी ऐसा था. वो कॉलर्ड शर्ट्स पहनता था, कॉलर्ड टी शर्ट्स पहनता था एंड हमेशा इस्त्री रहता था उसका टी शर्ट. वो लफंगा नहीं था, हम सारे लफंगे थे.
He was a guy who was always obliging to, at least I have noted that. That way I think he was calm, never used to be aggressive. He was very cute boy, if I can put it. I'm sure cute may not suit now, but at least then he was the cutest boy. I can say that. अगर वो कुछ बोल रहा है तो first ऐसा ही होता था कि नहीं सही बोल रहा होता है. Parents बाकी 10 लोग अगर कुछ बोलते हैं तो I used to assume के 50% झूठ है, then 50% हो सकता है सही होकर के. But I think at least my experience is that I could trust him.
10th standard या 9th standard या 6th standard crushes जो भी है, वो भी वो इतने इंटेंसिटी से उनको लाइक करता था. इतनी इंटेंसिटी से वो उनके लिए he would do things. He sort of was like a man written by a woman.
Age में when all of us are so immature and you know when everyone is very indecisive, वो एज में भी जूहिल में एक सीरियसनेस दिखता था कि हाँ नो he genuinely likes this person or he genuinely is affectionate towards that person.
मैंने उसको कॉलेज टाइम से बेटर जानना स्टार्ट किया था बिकॉज आई बिलीव स्कूल में हम लोग फ्रेंड्स थे थ्रू एंड वी न्यू ईच अदर थ्रू लेंस ऑफ many people around. He's not the physically best person there is, not a person you would want on a sports team, but a person you would rather want on a journey wherein you feel you need to discover yourself as well.
He has had a big impact in my life. Of course, he's been like 1/3 of my personality. I remember in 9th standard, I was sort of involved with people who weren't the best company. And Juhil was the one who sort of told me about this, that you know this is not good company and you need to change these people. He took my phone, he typed a sort of huge breakup text to a friend who was sort of a bully in school. But he texted that, hey, Maulik doesn't want to be friends with you. Do not ever call him ever again. So that sort of helped me in a way because that sort of groomed me to and took me to a place where I am, because without him I would definitely not be in a very good space.
His presence in our lives is an impact itself. he's a person who you will feel comfortable around. You will not feel threatened around him. And yeah, like these are little things that makes him special.
So when he came, हाँ मतलब क्वाइट ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, बट एंड में ना वो 4-5 डायलॉग में बीच में अपना एक डाल दो, एंड इट यूज्ड टू बी अ विटी फ्रेज, नॉट दैट कि कुछ भी बोलने के लिए बोल दिया, कम बोलो पर थोड़ा सेंस बोलो.
Juhil has been one of the funniest people I've met. He's not the ha kind of funny, but you do not expect his jokes when they come. One of the best laughs I've had has been on his jokes.
मेरा और जूहिल का कैसा था कि मैं और जूहिल स्टार्ट मतलब फ्रॉम आई थिंक आफ्टर द टाइम ही लेफ्ट साइंस एंड ही केम टू कॉमर्स, फाइनली केम टू साइंसेस, उसके बाद से मैं और जूहिल हर चीज़ हर एग्ज़ाम साथ में ही दिया है, एंड दैट्स हाउ इट बिगेन. And I think 6 or 8 months down the line, Juhil told me that there is this one girl that I like a lot.
Okay, let me tell you about growing up with Raj was like. I met her in the 6th, 7th grade in school, and school life never looked the same after that. We were a part of everything crazy, funny, dumb, silly, name it, and we were doing it together. Always thrown out of the class together, always having the similar remarks, always laughing, always playing stupid pranks on juniors, seniors, teachers, you name it, and we've done it. And I don't think so I want to change that bit of my life ever. It's something we have grown up with, and even today, like it's been a decade to those things, but even today I laugh about those things so much that why were we doing what we were doing and why did we think it was so cool?
While growing up, Priyal was a bully. She used to make fun of everybody and trouble everyone around, and very मैं अपनी favorite हो kind of attitude she had, which is still the same. I think nothing about her has changed much in that case.
Priyal, we met at the classes only, and Priyal and I also grew very close very soon. And she was again one of those person, who you can be unfiltered in front of. Like, that they are not going to judge. She's literally like a school workshop. So that, that was very easy for me to develop that bond with her.
She is her marzi ki malik, and she does this thing that's called what the hell she wants. At the end, she gets what she wants. Like, she just decides to go for it. If anybody has a different opinion, it does not matter. If she thinks she wants to do it, she's gonna do it. There's no right or wrong or anybody's opinion in that. She's gonna go for it.
She knows what she wants and she's not afraid to go and get it. She will, वो दुनिया हिला देगी, but उसको जो चाहिए वो लेके रहेगी. And not everybody has the guts to do that. So that is something I like about her.
If I'm having a bad day and I really want to laugh, I'm going to call her because she'll have something even more abnormal to say. And if I want to be a goodie, like if I want to take a decision where I have to be like a badass, I'll call her because I'm like, oh my god, like if she can do this is so a normal thing that I can go for it.
I've spoken to her, and I'm talking about say 5-6 years back. It was always that, Kaivan, I am not going to do a love marriage. It is never going to happen with me. I kept saying that no, Priyal, jitna tu ye bol rahi hai na, you know na that the universe is going to push you against your will to do that. And he's like, no, मेरा possible ही नहीं है, मेरा नहीं होने वाला है. I was like, नहीं Priyal होगा. And back of the mind मुझे पता था क्यों होगा, because Juhil हमको आके बोलता था कि यार I really like this person a lot and this and that. And I knew how Juhil will wear her down. And then you see that change. And you start seeing that, okay, there is some affection from the other side also. You start noticing that. I've seen, a person changing their ideology completely. And what for it? Like, for love.
So when I heard about him, I was very happy because of the way Priyal had described him. He was very sweet, kind, and very considerate about her always, no matter what. He kept Priyal first since then till today.
I think he's a softie. He's a very emotional guy. He keeps up very well with the people around him, and he has this quality to let the ones who are important to him know that they're important to him.
The day also they announced it to us, so it was like the like it was just a normal group meeting. We were sitting at Marine Drive, and they just very casually said we are dating. And for 1 second, it just it was like we were all blank because we didn't know how to process it because we didn't see it coming that soon. And then we all shouted crazy, like to the peak of our voice at Marine Drive, fully crowded. People are looking at us like, what happened? And that's what I've seen. Like, that's the emotional growth I've seen in Priyal.
So I always thought that they will make it. Like, I never doubted that because of the kind of efforts both of them put in this relationship, and also the kind of belief they had on each other. I always knew it's going to happen.
They've had sleepless nights. They've cried their heart out just to be with each other. As Juhil used to mention that he really likes her and he would try every means to end up with her eventually. So probably Juhil's grit to be with Priyal and how much being with her mattered to him, and that's what I feel like eventually worked out for him, and he did not give up until the very end, and we had that determination to finally make it with her.
One advice for them is maybe they exchange a bit of their personalities over time. Like June gets a little crazy and Priyal gets a little sensible.
जब हर जगह लेट होता है तो उसको उठा देगी फटाक से टाइम पे रेडी करेगी
If you don't be stupid, you'll be great. So I think intention should be live a decent life and don't do stupid things.
There'll be times when you'll probably feel certain things may or may not work out, and you need to realize people will change with time. Have that acceptance in life that all right, this is the person you fell in love with. Accept that change within each other. Never go back to bed fighting. Like always try and make up.
My wishes for Priyal would be, I hope you have as much fun growing old with the person I grew up with.
When the